All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachach Double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone, and salute honors to you brothers out there preaching his word, charity, and truth. All right, coming to you another video. I got this article here. It's current events. It's entitled, France Has Fallen. Dramatic footage shows social unrest spreading in third night. President Emmanuel Macron's government struggles to contain social unrest across the country. French Interior Minister Gerald Darmanin said overnight chaos has resulted in 2,000 cars burned, 500 buildings damaged, hundreds of businesses looted, violent clashes with police. He said over 800 people were arrested and nearly 250 officers injured. Well, now France, France is a hotbed for, sedition, social unrest, riots. Okay, the people, the citizens are rising up against the government. All right, and France, you can look at it as a precursor as to what is going to happen over here in Great Babylon, America. All right, in America, America, Great Babylon is full of folly. That's why the people are they're just asleep. They're bombarded with bread and circus, and that's what happened in the ancient Roman Empire. The American government basically bombarded the people. But the ancient Romans bombarded the people with, the circuses, basically means the, what you call it, the Colosseums, the gladiators, the food, filling up the people with food, the gluttony, same things happening in America, man, You got all the sports and entertainment, Hollywood, as the bread, you got, all these restaurants and, just food, there's a gang of food that keep you comfortable and docile, So, but over there in France, the Lord is putting His Spirit down on the people over there to rise up against the government, and that's what's gonna happen over here in America once the food is taken away, the famine starts, over here in America, and all the folly is cut off. That's when you American people are gonna be just like France, man. You're gonna start rioting, and you're gonna start rising up against your government, police, etc. All right, so France is basically a precursor. See, earlier Macron blamed social media for fueling copycat violence and said state agencies would ask Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok to ban most sensitive content. Blame social media. Well, France always been, since years, you French government can't pull the wool over the citizens of France, man. Them French getting in, man. They tearing shit up. Riots and vandalism continued throughout the day Friday. Darmanin said buses, trams would be shut down by 9 p.m. time nationwide to suppress overnight unrest. Said looting the Apple store in Strasbourg, not a Macron man to be found. France is spiraling in real time. It's beautiful, man. You know? I believe it's over a guy that got shot, killed by the police. Let's see, yeah, there we go. The police killing of a 17-year-old during a traffic stop on Tuesday has unleashed 3 consecutive days of social unrest across France. You know, that's what kind of happened over here in America where, what's that fool name? Floyd. George Floyd was killed by the police. You know, those riots and shit. Bloomberg reports more than 600 people were arrested Thursday night and Friday, with the majority of between ages 14 and 18. Man. So these are young people. These are the young getting it in. You know? Rioters targeted municipal buildings, town halls, and libraries in various major cities. Stores were looted, and all hell broke out nationwide as government deployed 40,000 police officers yesterday afternoon to quell the violence. About 200 officers were injured overnight in a Paris suburb in Nanterre, where the team was killed. All right, so you basically get the point, man. France has always been getting it in. But let's go to the scriptures here. You know, this is 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Let's start at 11. You know, 2nd Ezra, 15th chapter, you know, says talking about Egypt and America is the modern day Egypt. Okay, but you know, these EU, these NATO EU countries, you know, they are part of the, you know, they are part of the beast system. You know, they're part of, they're basically a part of America as well, man. You know, like I spoke before about ancient Rome. You know, America is modeled after ancient Rome, and Rome had conquered the known world at that time and had vassal states, you know, allied with them. So America, the European Union, which includes France, all right, they're basically a part of that same mindset, that same system. All right. Second Ezra 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretch our arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. And Egypt is known as America. Okay. America is the modern day Egypt. And will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for the seed shall fail through the blasting of hell and with the fearful consolation. And that's going to bring a famine. Okay? Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. See, woe to the world. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And that's what's happening in France. The citizens are fighting against the government. Okay? Swords in their hands. And that's specifically, it's like that's specifically talking about America, because America is known for their guns, man. There's millions and millions of guns that can equip every American citizen. All right. And when the sedition started happening here, the guns are gonna be brought out. Okay. And this scripture is talking about the height, the precipice of these riots. Okay. Now, what you seeing now, this is just low level. This is just volume 1. And it's gonna go to 100, volume 100, and that's when the guns are gonna be brought out. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard the kings nor princes. Okay, the citizens won't regard the prime ministers, the presidents, all the way going down to the police chiefs, the B cops, That's what it's talking about, kings nor princes. The people that push forth laws and set order. All right, these people ain't gonna regard that. In France, they're burning down government buildings. They're attempting to burn down government buildings. Okay. And the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city shall not be able. Okay, because the government is going to shut down, going to have checkpoints and going to shut down parts of the cities. Okay. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword, with the modern day gun, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for the great tribulation. See, it's going to be a famine, great tribulation. Okay, and that's this is going to be a volume 100, man. France is basically showing you what's gonna happen. All right, and this is a walk in the park, compared to what's really gonna happen as stated in the scriptures, man. All right, so that's pretty much all I got. Shalom.